Oh, right. The Deluge Colossus weapon requires a Colossus project. I see what you mean. Yep. So it just requires terrestrial sculpting, which we have not, as far as I know, seen yet. I would say that this is between Transcendent Learning, One Vision, and Grasp of the Void. Although at the moment we're okay for starbase capacity. Fortress Doctrine, that's you, isn't it? No. What's Fortress Doctrine? Oops. Oh, it's that. Okay. Just double checking that these aren't temporary. And no, they're not. Oh, we have a starbase over here already. 2 of them, in fact. This border was pretty well fortified. The thing that was lacking was the colony, but that colony ship's right there. You know what? Let's do this as a poll. So, let's bring up my Twitch deets. Where's the Twitch screen? It is. Manage poll. New poll. Which? Question mark. So we have got... Grasp of the Void. Where we just go all in on Fortress Wavebreaker. One Vision, which goes all in with our Harmony thing. So population use less amenities, which so far has been a little bit of a soft block. Monthly Unity means that we'll just get through more traditions, which I think is strong. And then Governing Ethics Attraction means that our people will be more unified, which also means more influence. And then Transcendent Learning means that our scientists can hit level 10. Which for the 3 geniuses we have, I think is going to be quite nice. The downside to Transcendent Learning is we are not long-lived. We're Tier 1 long-lived, not Tier 2. Although, actually, if we get gene modding, we could hit level 2 long-lived. And then Transcendent Learning becomes really useful. Plus the 50% faster experience, I guess, means that doesn't matter as much. What's Mastery of Nature? Does that work with Hydrocentric? Mastery of Nature means you remove blockers for free, and you can build an extra 2 districts on every one of your planets. Which at the moment, we are still way under our limit. It's not important. What has become the crisis? Be the bad guys. But we're pacifists, so no. Mastery of Nature is good, but I don't think we need it now. In terms of now, One Vision, Transcendent Learning are probably best. Grasp the Void is like more mid-gamey, whereas Mastery of Nature I'd say is more end-game. Or late-game anyway. Okay, so those are the 3 options. Grasp the Void, One Vision, and Transcendent Learning. One question I do have is what is required for the Engineered Evolution? Gene Tailoring Tech and Engineered Evolution. So we probably will do these. Become even better fish. Like we'll start to grow lanterns in front of our faces and get extra big teeth. Or something like that. Anyway, the vote is up. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. What do you think we should do? Grasp the Void, One Vision, or Transcendent Learning? Hopeful Destroyer, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Holborg coming in with a 16-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Holborg. Appreciate that. Farak coming in with a 19-month Prime resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there as well. And then Team Chayol, thank you very much for the follow. And then finally, Chandlord. Cheers. And the better to see the food in the deep, dark depths of deep space. Exactly. Our main goal seems to be becoming an isolationist fallen empire without becoming fallen. You're not wrong, actually. That kind of is what we're trying to do here. Hey, Don Dark Sony. Okay, got a couple of seconds left of the vote, so get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Are we Space China? Not really. I don't actually know who would be most equivalent to. Britain, maybe? No, Britain's really expansionist. Japan? Oh, no, Japan's too unstable. Yeah, maybe like Ming China. Certainly not modern China, and certainly not like World War II Japan. Australia. Yeah, maybe Australia. I feel like this is more like maybe Meiji Japan. Switzerland. Nah, Switzerland are neutral, but they're very diplomatic. We're not. Yeah, I think pre-World War II Japan. It's probably what we are. Okay, so One Vision won really quite easily. Across the Void only getting 3% of the vote. Transcendent Learning 23%, and then One Vision 74%. So we are going to be the Queen Song. True unity is achieved only when the ultimate goals of a nation and its people are one and the same. After all, a house divided against itself cannot stand. And then Waterloo Station can build something else, but... Oh, what's a transit hub? Unemployed worker and drone pops from this system will, unless subjected to migration controls, automatically migrate to other planets with decent habitability, free housing and jobs in systems that have transit hubs. Oh, interesting! So you could have a planet that has like ludicrous growth and then transit hub them elsewhere. Huh. But no, what we need here is the Naval Academy. Right, we need a war goal. That is true, and our war goal is going to be... We could impose our own ideology on them. What are the Oscocks again? Pacifist. So they would turn into xenophilic egalitarians, but still pacifist. We don't know what their power is relative to ours, but I have a feeling it's probably less than Kalazan. What are your civics? Where can I see that? We don't know what their civics are. Interesting. Well, what I think I need to do is start spying on them. So Kalazan, we have already set up the... Sleeper cells. But I do think that we need to start spying on our new enemy. Their encryption is strong. What was our espionage versus killers on? Solid and pedestrian. So they are actually kind of secretive. To the point where I'm not even sure it's worth... No, we need to have somebody on them. Just so we can see what their fleet strengths are. Now, hopefully their main fleet does not attack while this colony ship is moving. Because that would be annoying. Cascadia Prime has got something going on. You are out of housing. Go ahead and build an industrial district. Our deep space tracking arrays on Watership Down have made an alarming discovery. A large asteroid is heading towards the planet on a direct collision course. Should it impact the surface, the consequences would be disastrous. I mean, it's not that far away from where the ship should be going to. I don't think they'll get there on time. I want to see what's through that wormhole. I want to know if I need to be really defensive in Hammam and build another defensive starbase in Ublia, or not. Okay. Already impacted. Though, no, I had no hope in stopping that. I don't think we even got to a single system. Some stuff in those, but let's go and have you work on those locations. A salacious affair. The Wavebreaker diplomatic corps has been shaken by the news emerging from Oskrok's directorate. Our ambassador, Yez Orlok, who's been stationed there, has gotten himself into a serious mess with Oslok's law enforcement. He is currently in connection with a salacious affair involving an astonishing range of serious crimes that culminated in a brutal double murder. As matters stand, and with rumours running wild among the Oskrokse, there seems little doubt as to Yez Orlok's guilt. The Oxlok's authorities have requested his diplomatic immunity be lifted so he can face justice for his deed. Recall him. Yeah, their espionage levels are just too high. So I think we'll send him back to you. Alright. Now, I don't care about my opinion with these guys. We're at war with them. The double murder is... he was a soldier. It's allowed. I think I need another agricultural district here. I'm also a little bit aware of the fact that consumer goods are low. Actually, you know what? We have loads of industrial planets. We'll be fine. And Soldar Prime is now being colonized. Good. Technology secured. Unfortunately, their war score is growing. War exhaustion's growing at the same level as ours. Even though, and this is interesting, I have the war exhaustion gain reduction in defensive wars. Society research done. There's terrestrial sculpting. That was actually a lot sooner than I had anticipated. Okay. Encounter and Despard. We have met the P-Menace. Okay, you go ahead and mining station that. Still busy. There is nothing really to do here. So you may as well go and claim those. Resources. There's a little bit of trade to be claimed here, but not really worth getting an entirely new starbase just for that, I don't think. Although, because we are going to have so many starbases, maybe we could set up trade networks.
We grow ever stronger.
Set the industrial planet to alloys only for now. It's not alloys only, they just get bonus to alloys. Oh, industrial districts will shift one job from consumer goods to alloy production. Ah, interesting. Well, you are doing both. Back, let's go ahead and queue up another industrial district. And how are you doing for jobs and housing? I'm also going to queue up an industrial district for you. So both Watership Down and Cascadia are also going to be industrial, probably. Although Watership can also do food. Oh, so industrial works the same as city. You can have unlimited number. So it's only really energy and food, which is limited. Has that always been the case? Next settlement should be called Bikini Bottom. Oh, tuna. Relic activation available. Don't want it. Alright, so Farim's been taken. Do I have someone building over here? I think I do, but just in case. Let's go ahead and do that. The Avrarian warriors sighted. For several months now, we've received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Avrarian, and they are now apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overcrowded space stations in and around Demon's Maw.
Hey, more Dwamaks! What do you want, foolish Dwamak? What happened to make your face look like that? Reactor accident! Vacuum exposure! Hey, look at you! We are the Avarian. We hunt Dwamak. If you come to Avicom Thirst, we make Dwamak stew. Not good for you, yes? Hey! Perhaps you know other Dwamaks. Perhaps you want them to be Dwamak stew. This can be arranged. Avatarian not above fighting for Dwamaks against other Dwamaks, if price is right.
Cool. Where are they? I think that was them. Oh no, it's here. Demon's Maw. So they're my neighbours, except for the fact that we don't have any direct connections. Probably. Governor Tilt Rumpet Caronade has gained a well-earned reputation as a crime fighter. He has become righteous. I could hire them to attack, it's true.
We are already raiding Dwamak. No time for this!
Oh dear.
A new port to call home.
Ah, we got Soldar Prime. So Soldar Prime needs a new name. Pacifico was one of the options. Do we have any others? Maybe use the Cybrex Warforge. The alloy influx would be useful for building more fleets. Well, actually, now my naval capacity's gone up. Maybe it would. Clamsterdam, Alcatraz. Atlanta. I mean, we've already got Atlantis. Triton, Deep Trench. Neptune. Bottoms up. The lost colony of Atlanta. Styx. River Styx. That's not a bad one. If we ever get like a tomb world that was habitable. Davy Jones Locker. Oh, that's a good one. You know what? I think that might win. Mariana Trench. I like Davy Jones Locker. That's good. So the system is called Davy Jones and the planet's called Davy Jones Locker. And then Soldar Station. The Flying Dutchman. Nah, Flying Dutchman's a ship. Davy Jones's heart. There we are. And yes, there should be a blobby. Davy Jones's locker. Nice. So Davy Jones is now our front line against these guys. And this is now a Star Fortress, so we can upgrade it again. Where's the one that stops them running away? That one. Communications jammer. Alright, it's got some building to do here now. 4K defenses. What's my war fleet at? Fairly sure it's less than 4,000. 2,000. They could potentially hit me with like 4. Helm's Deep could do with an upgrade. Atlantis has already had one. In fact, Atlantis needs its upgrades like that. And then I think their Helm's Deep we're going to upgrade to a Starhold as well. You know what? Sod it. South Wales should be 2. Being the capital and all. The only bit I'm unsure about is this. And actually, Vinda Miatix is a super strategic location because it cuts my entire empire in half. You have to go via Vinda Miatrix to get to either the north or the south. I kind of feel like I should probably build a starbase here. You know, just in case everything goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Intellectual booty.
Physics research done. Plasma thrower. Disruptors. Full shield and armor penetration. They go straight for the hull. Planets with at least one fortress building will be able to inhibit the FTL drives of hostile fleets. Which actually is a good point, because you are going to want gene clinics. Oh, stronghold, not fortress. What's a fortress? Construction templates finished. Empire size from districts goes down. But yeah, populations are really taking off. Advanced Corvette hulls gives them more hit points. Or we go for the Ripper autocannons, and I really rate autocannons, so I'm going to go for that. Where is my fleet right now? Because I need to upgrade them really quite badly. Okay, so you guys are actually in Magram Station, which is a place where you can be upgraded. So let's go and take a look at the ship designer. So my Mink Corvettes... currently using mass drivers, but I think I want them using autocannons. What's the range on this? 40. Range on this? 30. We can turn them into entirely autocannon. And considering these are Corvettes, they're very fast. I think this is a good move. They're still pretty cheap. Autocannons are anti-shield. Yeah. Which means that they'll get in close quickly, and then I think the destroyers can probably be made to be primarily laser platforms, because we have a pretty good balance of both. Oh, hyperdrives can be upgraded too. We should do that. Ah, now we have power problems. Still, extra power means extra evasion. I'm not against that. Destroyer. Definitely want to get the hyperdrive upgrades. You can stay as pickets. Then on the bow... these are medium attachments. So I think you want to be primarily UV lasers. Then on the interceptor side... range 50, range 60. Railguns. And we can afford that. Okay, wave cutter upgrade.